Four Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hi everybody, welcome to Coyle, Cassidy High School. I'm Dominic Damiano, joined by Gene Exum, the Sportsmaster Justin Ferreira, and of course, Lucas Vicente. We're about, 10 minutes away from tip-off as our number one team in Southeastern Mass, Bridgewater Raynham. They play the host team, which is actually ranked number 3 in our South sectional top 20 rankings in the southern part of the state here. Number 3, Coyle Cassidy. Gene, should be a great game.
Yeah, it should be. Honestly, they have like 2 bright freshmen on this team, and I can't wait to see what they can do in this game. Besides all the seniors in this game, but having 2 bright freshmen, I feel as though they can be the X factor in this game.
Absolutely. As for Bridgewater Raynham, we talked about this girl before. The big forward, the freshman, Bolin, that girl looks like a workhorse. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Number 33, as you can see, BR warming up right now just before in their warm-ups.
I know. But honestly, I feel like she might be the deciding factor because she's honestly like hanging over everybody.
Yeah,
she might be the person that's going to be battling the boards, as they say.
Yes, she could be the big X factor. Of course, you have number 12, Kylie Peachy for Bridgewater Raynham. Kaylee Madalonis, number 11, along with her sister, Kenzie Madalonis, and a bunch of hosts of other fantastic players here for Bridgewater Raynham High School. And like you mentioned earlier, for this very talented state championship team in the Coyle Cassidy Warriors coming into this game 9-0. Again, ranked number 3 in the Southeastern Massachusetts 4 Deep Sports Talk poll. It's going to be one of those great games.
It's going to be one of a great game. Number 1 versus number 3. Who's going to fall?
Yeah,
and I'm hearing that BR is undefeated right now, so are they going to take their first loss today?
We don't know, right?
Yeah.
Exactly correct.
Just got to wait and see.
Of course, like we forgot to mention, of course, our number 1 team in the state is in Southeastern Mass is, again, Bridgewater in there 7-0. Which you just might want to make sure we get that out there twice.
We don't want 7-0.
That's it. Undefeated should be a great game. Now, a little note that people love to mention to me is that Braintree, they were our number 1, but they lost to Wachusett Valley a couple weeks ago. They fell to number 2.
Okay.
Boston Globe beat writer and 4 Deep Sports Talk beat writer Nate Rollins mentioned strength of schedule. Now, what I'm getting at is Coyle Cassidy and Braintree scrimmage this year. And they scrimmaged to a tie. I think it was 44-44.
Oh.
So, but then Coyle did have a couple close games. They beat Nauset down the Cape. I think it was here at the time with a game-winning 3-point shot. So so they can be
they can be making that deciding factor with that 3-point shot. But I feel like Miss Shay Borland might have some other words to say about it because I don't think she wants to get a L this game.
It's gonna be interesting. So let's do this. Let's take a commercial. We'll step away. You are watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of high school girls basketball. We'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hey,
everybody, welcome back. I forgot to mention our superb director is Lucas Vicente, who's to my right, who's doing a phenomenal job. So we're staying online because of Lucas. Lucas will change spots with Gene. He will help me finish up the game as the color commentating, as Gene will start it off in this first half. So, and then the Sportsmaster is doing what he does best for the last 3+ years, giving you phenomenal camera work from one camera, not three, one camera. So you can't beat, and it ain't. Sometimes it ain't hard because 9 times 10 I get a budge him and nudge him and wake him up. No, I'm only kidding. He knows I'm only kidding. All right, so we got some stats. Let's talk about that Bridgewater Raynham. I know we got some stats on BR over there, Gene.
And for Miss Shea Bullen, she's on top. She's literally at the top of my list. Literally shooting almost 500, a little under 500, 489 with field goal percentage. So she hardly ever misses. So when if she gets the ball in her hand, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be buckets or swish tonight. With Miss Kylie
Madalanis. No, who do you have? Oh, Kylie Peachy? No. Oh, Madalanis.
Miss Madalanis, she's honestly literally right under her. She's literally right under her with good field goal percentage, along with Miss Bouvier as well. So we really have to watch out for those three.
It's going to be an interesting contest. Now, let's go over the game points they're averaging per game. It should be at the end.
Well,
I'll help you out.
No, I understand. It's just like the points per game are pretty looking a little scary because, again, Miss Shea Bullen is averaging 18 points a game.
Only 18.
Only 18. A little under 18, 17.6, but I feel like you can round that up to 18. And with everybody else scoring in the high 5 points per game, including Miss Bouvier and Miss Madalanis at 9 and 8 points a game. So they can really have a fire night tonight and set the pace for Coyle Cassidy to see if they can either keep up or actually slow down during the game.
Absolutely. Now there's Kenzie Madalanis. She just got done. No, that wasn't Kenzie. I thought that was Kenzie Madalanis. Right now, warming up at the free throw as the Lady Trojans get there is Nina Morrison, the captain, number 14, and that'll end the music. So we'll go to the introduction. Make sure we get the camera over for the introduction, and then we'll go to the national anthem, and then we have a basketball game. So with that being said, we'll wait for the public address announcer, and we will send it over to them.
Of course. But they have to have an answer for her tonight, because if they don't,
there'll be trouble.
Yeah.
So 1 is playing 3. The best way to round it all up. Number 1, Bridgewater Raynham will take on number 3, Coyle and Cassidy. And we'll get right with the introduction. I'm just waiting for the public dress announcer to help us out here.
It's going to be one exciting game.
Absolutely.
Number 3 versus number 1. Can they give them their first loss?
Unfortunately, someone's gonna have a loss on the top 20 in Southeast America.
Yeah.
And here's the public address announcer.
Tickets are $2 for 1 or 3 for 5. Tickets can be purchased wherever a free bucket can be found. Winner.
Talk about not having enough room, huh?
Please consider giving to this worthy cause.
Oh, watch the laptop, sir. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the members of the Eastern Athletic Conference, we would like to welcome you to Coyle and Cassidy High School. We would ask that all spectators take a moment to locate the nearest emergency exit in case there was a need to vacate the premises.
Just remember, if there's a fire, we're all grabbing one piece of equipment.
We are pleased to have Bridgewater Raynham as our guest this evening. Our student athletes are recognized at judgment calls are made in good faith and that
I forgot.
The decisions of the officials. Spectators can support their program by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. We hope that you will enjoy the game and you will support all the participants in a positive sportsmanship-like manner. And now let's get to our starting lineups. First, for the visiting Trojans. Senior, number 11, Cassidy. Senior, number 12, Senior, number 14, Nina Morrison. Sophomore, number 24, Nancy Alvarez. And freshman, number 33, Shay Olin. The coach of VR is Miss Cheryl Seavey. And now the starting lineup of your Coyle and Cassidy Lady Warriors. Junior, number 3, Nina Pass.
They do?
Senior captain, number 5, Rachel Johnson.
Number 5.
Senior captain, number 13, Kaylee Hayes. Senior captain, number 41, Cassidy Fields. And senior captain, number 24, Samantha Horahan. The coach of Coyle and Cassidy is Mr. Mike O'Brien. The MIA reminds you to sport a winning attitude on the court and in the stands. Now, will you please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Junior Nathan Orga and Miss Sarah Mon. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in it proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
All right, nice rendition of the national anthem, nicely sung. And we are ready for girls high school basketball. Again, some basketball. Gene Eggs and Dominic Damiano, Lucas Vicente, and the director on hand in the first half is Lucas Vicente. Should be a very good game. And I know Lucas is foaming at the mouth to get that mic set. He's ready to go, but we'll have the tip off, so you're good on your angle, right? Let me just zoom you out. So we'll just go wherever the ball goes. All right? Don't worry about, we'll be fine. All right, and here's a tip-off. And we are underway as Boolin. And we'll get you the girls' number in a minute. And that is won by BR.
Yes, it is.
That's Matolis over to Peachy. Peachy back over to Matolis. Matolis top of the key. She's guarded by Hayes. Over to Bolin. Bolin trying to work the ball on top. He tried to work it down low. Over to Peachy from the corner. The shot in and out, not go. On the rebound, there's another shot by Matalis. Matalis won't go. On the rebound, driving, won't go. Rebound Warriors.
Okay. Johnson is taking it down.
Now I get this, so Johnson will take it down. Remember, you get the color, right? There's a long three, won't go, rebound. Now Bolin bringing the ball up. Just underway here in this first quarter. She drives herself and fouls.
She will be the deciding factor tonight. She will be.
Bolin with a strong left hand, using all of her 6'2" frame to finish that play.
I'm telling you.
Trying to complete the three-point play. She doesn't. Rebound Coyle. And that was Paps.
But she really does set the tone.
Long shot all the way up. That was Johnson. Johnson on the corner. Trying to drive. Works herself top the key. Covered by Peachy. Gets over the corner. That's Fields. Fields draws stop. Bounce pass. That's stopped by Bolin. Bolin bounce pass to Peachy. Going to try to finish and does. 4-0. Bridgewater Raynham up. And in comes Hayes bringing the ball up. Hayes driving, floater, strop the glass. And they're going to have an offensive foul. And taking that all the way was Kaylee Matolis. No, I think that was Peachy who took that ball, right? I think she took the foul.
Yeah, she took the,
All right, now bring it up in the inside. Going all by herself off the glass. Nina Morrison,
nice fake.
Now here come Hayes. Hayes at the top of the key. Covered by Matolis. Driving it, kicking it back out all the way out to Horahan. Horahan out to Fields. Fields works it inside, kicks it back out. Thinking long three all the way across to Horahan. Horahan covered by Bolin. She's going to try to drive. And it's blocked. Blocked by Bolin. Matolis is thinking about driving. She stops. Kicks it out to number 14 and hits it. Of course, that is Nina Morrison. 8-0.
They got to score on this drive.
Yeah, they do. They got to do something.
This drive before
Johnson out the
field.
Fields.
Too deep.
Absolutely. Fields, and she's fouled.
Okay. Slow it down.
Team second. Her first, team second.
Slow it down.
No, I'm sorry. Her first, team first, and that was on number 14, Nina Morrison.
Cassidy Fields taking the first shot.
There's your second shot. Trying
to go for 2 for 2. She does. 2 for 2.
Now here we go on the inbound.
Bleeding.
Bringing it up. That's Matolis. Kenzie Matolis.
Yeah.
Trying to work it inside. Over to Morrison. Now back to Matolis inside to Peachy. Peachy with a nice move and hits.
Nice take, Peachy.
Now in come the Warriors, bringing the ball up. That is Johnson. Johnson
taking the ball down.
Covered by Peachy. Peachy over to Fields. Fields going to try to drive baseline. Stops. Trying to get the ball over on a bounce pass to Horahan, but that's kicked accidentally by Peachy. And we'll have a change. So who do we have coming in? It looks like we have Lincoln coming in and Paps coming out. All right, so on the inbound pass, this is Fields on the in the BR end. She kicks that out to Horahan all the way across to Fields. Fields now. And they lost the ball. They tried to go back to Horahan. What do you think? That was
They tried to rush it. They tried to rush it. They should have just slowed it down.
Now bringing the ball up. Here comes Madalonis. Madalonis kicking out the Peachy. Baseline. Peachy stop works inside the Bolin with a floater up the glass. She follows her own rebound. Won't go.
Fast break.
Here's a fast break for Johnson. She stopped. And then Madalonis is going to finish off the glass. And she does. Now the Warriors.
Warriors need to stop the bleeding.
Absolutely. Johnson all the way to the top of the key. Now driving inside to the floater by Fields. Won't go. Rebound. Madeline long pass to Bullen. Fighting on the floor. Look at the strength of this girl. She took the ball away from two girls.
She's a beast.
Now, excuse me, that's Madelanis. Not Madelanis. Now that's Madelanis. Both sides, sorry. Kaylee trying to get on to Bullen. Bullen inside and hit us.
Nice assist. She can pass too.
Timeout.
She doesn't have to score. She can pass as well.
Timeout. Timeout. Warriors will step away. We'll be back with more right after this.
Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Everybody, welcome back. Lucas Vicente, Dominic Damiano, Gene Exum, and the sports master Justin Ferreira. There's your score, 14-2. We're live here in Taunton at Coyle Cassidy High School as number 1, Bridgewater Raynham takes on number 3, Coyle and Cassidy. Here in the southeastern Massachusetts 4D Sports Talk poll. Johnson kicks it out to Lincoln, won't go. Rebound, Bridgewater Raynham. On a quick, on transition, here comes Madelanis, Kaylee Madelanis. Kaylee covered by Hayes, tries to work, lost the ball, she recovers the ball, this older sister, now Bullen covered by Lincoln. She's in trouble, coming back to help her out, that was Madelanis, now Madelanis Strava kicks it out inside, back to the baseline, for 3. That's short.
It was a nice pass, though.
And they're not gonna call the violation. They're gonna let it go. And Bullen with the reach.
Bullen with the reach.
That girl's unbelievable.
I'm telling you, like a Mr. Fantastic type of stretch.
But that was just a God-given body doing that. 3 minutes left in this first quarter. And on the inbound, that will be Fields. In the BRN with just under 3 minutes left. Bullen on the steal. Let's see if he draws herself. She goes up off the glass, can't finish. Rebound Warriors. Now Johnson gets it out to Hayes. Hayes feeds it out to the Fields, who drives the baseline with a floater and hits.
Nice take. She really saw that open receiver on that one.
Now Bullen again covered by Fields, kicks it out the baseline. Madelanis thinking about driving, then stops on Johnson. Now they switch. Now Bullen for 3. That's too much mustard on that one. And
she squeezed the tomato on that one.
Absolutely. Now with a clean look is Lincoln. That won't go. Rebound.
Back with the rule.
Yeah, there's Bullen again.
I think that's around like 6 rebounds already.
That's short. That was Dacey, who's now in the game for the Trojans. Now thinking about driving all the way herself. Hayes won't go. Rebound Madelanis. Kenzie Madelanis. Trying to go around Hayes. She's going to drive. And we're going to have a foul. Have a block. And we get a number. So, yeah, I thought it was in the attempt of shooting, so it isn't. So it's going to be an inbound pass.
It's going to be inbound. I thought it was, but ref said it didn't look like shooting.
Now in the inbound, there's Dacey. Dacey bounce pass to Madelanis. That's Kayla Madalonis, and they'll lose the ball. We're going to have another reach.
I'm guessing Coyle knows who they're passing it to now.
Yep.
I'm guessing they know.
That is the 14th foul. We haven't even played the second quarter. They already have 14 fouls on her.
Oh.
That's going to be a number 41. That's going to be Fields, Cassidy Fields. Her first, team fourth. Here with 1:36 left in this first quarter and a 10-point lead for the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. Now in the inbound, that's Mackenzie. Gets it out to her sister, Kenzie Madalonis. Guarded by Hayes, looking, trying to go off a pick, thinking about driving. Now she sees a lane, kicks it back out to Dacey for three. Won't go, rebound. Coyle Cassidy, long pass, intercepted by Bolin.
She's literally picking these balls like everywhere. She's everywhere.
Bolin, now Mackenzie Madalonis in the Bolin, step in front of that. Nice play by Fields. And in comes a rush. And now slow down is Johnson. Johnson covered by Peachy, tried to score off a pick on a bounce pass inside, tries to work it inside. Horahan's ball won't go. She gets her own rebound, follows, but she's fouled.
Wow. But Boolin's everywhere though. Pretty quick too.
That is going to be on. That's BR's first. Taking credit for that foul, that'll be Kylie Peachy. Her first, team second. Again, with 51 seconds left in this first quarter in a 14-4 Bridgewater Raynham lead. Here's her first shot. So they switch it around a little bit. Coach O'Brien switches around the special teams for the rebound. Here's Horahan's next, hits them both. The lead is 8. And bringing the ball up there is Kenzie Madalonis. Madalonis covered by Johnson. Out to her sister, Kenzie Madalonis. Little floater and falls.
Oh, nice layup and in.
Now Johnson bringing it up. Trying to go around. Peachy goes the other way. First one right, now she goes left. Stops herself, works it inside to Fields. Lost the ball. And Peachy tried to get it. They're going to say it was last touched by Bridgewater Raynham. Great hustle by Kylie Peachy. So with 9.6 of a second left in this first quarter, we'll have an inbound pass. And they finally get it out, inbound to Johnson. And we're going to have a foul.
A foul. 3 red jerseys were on her when she came in. 3. She's fearless.
That is going to be on Lindsay Seavey. Team third, her first. No, I'm sorry. Kenzie Madalonis. I thought he said 23. I could have sworn he said 23. So Kenzie Madalonis is going to get credit for that foul. Her first, team third. 4 points, 4/10 of a second left in this first quarter. In a 16-7 Bridgewater Raynham lead. Here's the shot. Hits. On the inbound. Here's the last shot. 3, 2, 1. Peachy for 3. Oh, and she almost hit it. And that's how the first half will end. We go score BR 16, Coyle Cassidy 8. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com. Today's 40...
Hi everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Gene Exum, the Sportsmaster Justin Ferreira, none other than the man, on the camera. And of course, our director, Lucas Vicente, they'll be switching. Lucas will come in at the second half to finish up this game as he's directing now. And then Gene will go and they'll finish up the directing in the second half. Here's your score at 16-8. Gene, your thoughts before we put the ball in play?
My thoughts were Bridgewater did keep the pace up, and I feel like Coyle Cassidy's like on the receiving end trying to keep up to like what's going on with Shea Boolin everywhere, literally. Rebounds, steals, everywhere.
I'll tell you, can I guess a schedule or what? Who knew that we were going to have number 1 play number 3 in the South Shore, right?
I didn't even know.
I just thought it'd be a good game. Well, I had a good idea it was going to be a good game. So right in front of us, you ready? So right in front of us on the inbound, that's Fields.
Let's go.
And just like that, Hayes. And we're underway here in the second quarter. Out to Horahan, back to Hayes. She sees 3. That ball's tipped, and it's blocked. That was blocked by Madelanis.
Okay.
Long pass. Oh, and they lost the ball. Too
much mustard. On that one.
Daisy needed to be about 6 feet to get that one. She's a little shy. And here come Hayes bringing up the ball. Hayes now. Gets it out to Johnson. Johnson, top of the key. Fights off a defender. Gets it over to Horahan. Horahan back over. Just gets it over the field. Almost through another person. It's now Hayes. Hayes trying to drive around. Daisy goes left, goes right. Lost the ball. And we're going to have a foul. A foul on number 11. That's going to be on Kaylee Madelanis. Excuse me. And here we go. Her third team third. Trucks it into Boolin. And we're going to have a foul on Boolin. On the reach after the turnover.
I mean, she kind of did foul there.
She did.
She got
her first team fourth, and just when I thought Coyle was going to get in trouble, BR is up to their 14th foul here in the first half. Now Johnson.
On the bubble now.
Absolutely. Working inside, and we have another foul.
Another foul, see it?
Fields. Coach O'Brien's bread and butter.
Something must have happened.
You know what he said? He said, drive him, make him foul you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
A little change of strategy here.
Cassidy Fields hits her first.
That's her first.
The lead is 7. Hits the second. The lead is 6 with 7:01 left in the first half. And here comes Kinsey Madelanis, guided by Hayes of Coyle Cassidy. Thinking about driving all the way. She does. Kicks it back out to Daisy. Daisy to Madelanis from the corner. That won't go. Dad, I'm sorry.
It was a nice sequence. They did do nice passes.
They did. They just couldn't finish it.
They just couldn't finish it off.
Oh, they did. All right, here comes Johnson bringing the ball up. Johnson now Horahan. Horahan over to Johnson for 3, won't go. Rebound Madelanis on the floor.
Back to Boolin.
Boolin lost the ball on a takeaway.
Fast break.
And driving. Fields thought about it, but she stopped, kicked it back up for 3, won't go.
Okay, reset.
Reset, a fresh clock.
Reset.
Along for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Bridgewater Raynham. Madelanis brings the ball. Tries to work it into Boolin. It's tipped off Boolin.
I was just about to say they were going to capitalize on that one.
And we have a change of possession.
Okay.
Under 6 minutes left in the first half.
They're kind of leaving them at 16 now.
And now here comes Peachy. Here comes Boolin. I'm sorry, Madelanis. Oh, she sees it over right by herself. And she catches him sleeping.
Too easy.
Wow.
Who was on there? Too easy.
There's a long 3. And we have a loose ball on the floor. That is going to be on Kaylee Madalanis.
That was honestly like parting the sea or something. Something just happened. It was a miracle.
Nice read by Madalanis, though.
Yeah, it was. Like, it happened in a split second.
So with that being said, now BR has their 6th team foul. First one on Kaylee Madalanis. And almost had another one there. Johnson, now she kicks that out to Horahan. Horahan back to Johnson. They'll wind up the offense again. Driving inside, and they have a travel. Fields forgot to bounce the basketball.
Oh, man. Fundamentals.
So Peachy checks back in, and Bellevue's Marissa checks out. Now Kenzie Madalanis bring the ball up. She's guarded by Johnson now. Trying to work it over. Thinking about driving. Step back. Now she sees something. Ooh. Kicks it out back to her sister for three. Off the rim. Won't go. Rebound. Peachy won't get it. Nice recovery by Bridgewater Raynham. Here's Johnson. She gets double teamed. They try to slow it down. Fields now for three. Won't go. Rebound. Bullen. And they'll slow it down. Now Kenzie Madalanis stops it for a minute. 18-10 with 4:33. Peachy's going to drive off the glass and hits.
Nice take.
Did she go baseline or what?
She definitely did. Nice take. She read that nicely.
Now Johnson kicks it out to Fields. Fields guided by Madalanis. Says a clean look from Mosier. Won't go. Rebound. Peachy. And here come the Trojans. Approaching the 4-minute mark left in this first half. And a 10-point lead for the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. Kicks out baseline. Peachy. She's driving. Kicks it all the way out to Madalanis. She's driving baseline. Inside.
Okay.
Off the glass.
Nice assist.
Nina Morrison.
Got to make one more pass. You see what happened. One more pass. Nice assist.
Now Johnson trying to go around Madalanis. She lost the ball, but they're going to say it was last touched by a lady Trojan. I better say a Trojan because I got yelled at by somebody when I said when I tried to separate the girls and the boys. We'll have a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Your score: Bridgewater Raynham 22, Coyle Cassidy 10. We'll be back with more right after this.
Is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping. Simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano joined by Gene Exum, Justin Ferrer, and our director Lucas Vicente. Here's your situation. 3:39 left in the first half. 22-10 on the inbound. 22-10. Bridgewater Raynham on the inbound pass. They get it out to Johnson. Johnson driving baseline, kicks it back out to Lincoln. Lincoln to Horahan, back inside real fast to Johnson. Kicks it back outside for Horahan. That'll hit the top of the rope that lifts the basket hoop up, and we'll have a dead ball, and we'll put the ball back in play. Now comes Madalanis. That was Morrison. Long three for Bullen, won't go. Rebound. Coyle and Cassidy going to say it was last touched by Victoria Dacey, so we'll have a change of possession. as the Warriors will inbound it in their end. Nice. There you go. And bringing the ball up. Again, there's Johnson. Got it by Kenzie Madalonis. Now they finally get it over to number 41. That's Fields. Fields bounce pass baseline for three. Paps won't go. There's Bullen. Bullen thinking about driving by herself. Little shake and bake. Gets up to Pesci. Pesci back out to Bullen. Bullen spins to Morrison. Stops. Out to McKenzie. Kenzie Madalonis. Excuse me. Kenzie goes left. She goes right. Now she goes back to her left. Gets it out to Pesci for three. Pesci at the Morrison. Morrison's going to drive. Little floater. Oh, they're going to get it for two. What a great move, but she travels.
Oh, wow. But it was a great move, though.
It was.
I didn't see the travel because I was kind of blocked by the players. But
absolutely. It looked good, but you know what? The ref's right there.
Ref said travel.
Now Johnson trying to drive, split the defender. She stops. Kicks it up to number 24. That won't go. Of course, that was Horahan. Now here's Bullen. Bullen. Covered by Fields. Stops. Morrison from the baseline. Won't go. Rebound. Coyle Cassidy. And Johnson now bringing it up. Johnson thinking about driving herself, and she does. She kind of did what Madalonis did, but from the baseline. When they split the defenders.
And she definitely did.
Now Pesci. Pesci, a minute 30 left in this first half. Trying to work it over to Morrison. Morrison goes left,
nice
fakes
take,
right.
Nice take, nice.
Oh, what a floater.
That was nice. That was a nice floater right there. She was not looking to be denied there.
Johnson.
Not looking to be denied.
Absolutely. Fields kicks out to Paps for three. A little too much on it. Rebound, Coyle Cassidy. That's Fields. She's going to try to follow. And now driving is Johnson. He'll float her off the pass and in.
Dancing right back with their own. They still have some heart in them. They're not giving up without a fight.
Madalonis trying to go around Johnson. Kicks it up Pesci from the corner. Won't go. Rebound Coyle Cassidy trying to get another shot off before the half. It's Johnson. Johnson, Fields, drives, and Bullen knocks that away. Good job by that young lady. Because right there, Alicia Lincoln would have had a clean look from the corner.
Mm-hmm. She definitely would.
So with 37 seconds left and a 10-point lead for the Bridgewater Raynham, we'll have an inbound pass in the BR end on the inbound. That's Johnson. Johnson coming by Madalonis. Gets it over to Horahan. Horahan thinking about driving right. Goes right, goes baseline, brings some people and gets back out to the other far baseline. There's three, in and out, won't go. On the rebound, there's Fields.
One more pass, one more. Oh, yes.
And there's Horahan.
That was nice. Nice take.
This should be the last shot of the half.
Let's go.
Morrison to Madalonis. Madalonis.
The last shot.
Bullen, 3 seconds. And they're gonna have that's the half.
That's the half.
And a little bit too much shake and bake on that.
It was.
Right.
Probably thinking about it too much, but.
At the half, you all score Bridgewater Raynham 24, Coyle Cassidy 16. We'll be back with the second half right after this. Hi everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano, Lucas Vicente now joining me in the color commentating, of course, the man of steel himself, Justin Ferreira. And Gene Exum is now our director as we finish up, get ready for the second half. So real fast, I know you're doing a lot of directing, you were watching the score, but what did you think of the game so far, Lucas?
A really great game by both teams so far. About the game we expected. Two teams undefeated this season. Coyle Cassidy 9-0 and BR 7-0. And the real simple fact of this game, only one can end the game undefeated still.
You know, you couldn't have said it any truer than that.
Also, only one can end up suffering their first loss of the season.
Absolutely. I don't know how much it's going to change our southeastern Massachusetts pool compared to the other teams that are behind them. It should. I can't see it changing, but that's later to be determined. We could talk about that later. All right, so here we go as we get ready for second half action.
Boy, does it feel good to be back on the mic.
And on the good to have you back. And then Kyle Peachy, she will inbound the ball for Bridgewater Raynham as we get ready for second half action, and we're underway. And bringing the ball up, of course, that is Kenzie Matalana. She's guarded by Hayes. She tries to drive it on herself, lost control of the ball. She's going to call for travel. That was kind of
silly.
Yeah, a little too fast. She tried to do a little bit too much. But nevertheless, here we go. And Hayes brings it up. Hayes gets it out to Johnson. It's a long three. That was forehand. And now BR on the offense. Coming up fast. Madalanis gets it over to Morrison. Morrison tried to work inside for Bullen. That was initially blocked. Nice job by Fields. Bullen for three. That's short.
That's a little too deep right there.
Now in comes Hayes on the break. She might try to go all by herself. No, she kicks it over to Fields, going to her right. Fields gives it to Johnson. Johnson back out to Hayes. Hayes goes to her right, driving with a floater. Won't go, gets her own rebound, kicks it out to the corner. Now driving, it's tipped, recovered, and then floated in there by Johnson.
That's a great second effort by Hayes to create that second chance point and restart the whole possession.
Now on a steal. There's Hayes for a floater, won't go. Now Peachy. Peachy slows it down. Gets it Morrison. Madalanis, saw three, didn't go.
What needs to improve the BR is their shot selection. Taking too many shots from right behind the three-point line. I think they need to step in close and look for a better look.
Hayes Johnson trying to go around Peachy off a pick. Almost stole him by Madalanis. Kicks it over to Fields in the corner, covered by Madalanis. Fields, you're good, I'm sorry. Hayes now, covered by the other Madalanis. Almost got her pocket picked. Almost got her pocket picked. If she's at the top of the key, we could have had a turnover. So it will stay Warriors ball in the BR end. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. There's a look by Johnson. Won't go. Rebound, Bridgewater Raynham. Now Bullen. Nice handles. Thinking about driving. Stops, kick it out to the corner to Morrison. A little give and go off the glass.
BR has really been held in check this second quarter on offense. I hope that's a good sign that they will bring it back.
And then Horahan answers with the three, and the lead is 5. 26-21. Now Madalanis to Peachy. In the corner, goes all the way around, bounce pass to Madalanis. That was Kaylee Madalanis. Kaylee driving to her right, goes left, kicks it out to her sister, Kenzie Madalanis. And there's a shot block, and Hayes picks the puck. I'm going to have a foul. Hayes hustling all the way. Under 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. And we'll have Fields on the inbound. She gets out to Hayes. Hayes now.
The adrenaline's really pumping through the crowd in this game.
Absolutely. Hayes That's Johnson. Johnson trying to go around Peachy. Stops, kicks out to the corner for three. Won't go. Rebound. And we're going to have a loose ball, a jump ball. Hayes is like, I had that ball. And Morrison says, no, I had that ball.
Really could have been over a back call by Nina Morrison on that play.
So we got to change. Paps checks out. And we're getting the other Warrior that just checked in. Johnson now tries to work it inside on the ball. We're going to have another jump ball. And the possession arrow will go in the way of the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans. 26-21. 4:33 left in this third quarter. In this non-league action, as number one Bridgewater Raynham, ranked number one in the Four Deep Sports Talk Southeastern Massachusetts pool, takes on number three Coyle Cassidy Warriors.
A big difference in both of these teams that you have to notice is their depth. Bridgewater has a lot of bench players on there, and while Coyle Cassidy only has 3 bench players.
Absolutely. The other thing is I got to get another headset because Gene Exum is foaming at the mouth to get a word in. I can see him. He's really into the game. He looks like a college. He looks like a college. And that was Gene Exum adding his 2 cents. Ed doing direct, and we're going to have timeout BR. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
And welcome back. You are watching 4 Deep Sports Talk here in the Facebook live stream. The Bridgewater Raynham Trojans on the road taking on the Coyle and Cassidy Warriors. I am Lucas Vicente here with Dominic Damiano, Gene Exum, and the Sportsmaster himself, Justin Ferrer. And as I always like to say in my podcast, it's never a show without a Sportsmaster.
He's right. He's right. You know what I just did? I almost poked the Sportsmaster in his eye.
Oh my God, that would have been good.
Because Gene was saying, Dom, go back in there, and Gene, I was like this, and I was like this close to the Sportsmaster. I almost took out his right eyeball. But you know, it's all good because he is the man of steel.
That's right.
All right, so after that timeout, here is your situation, like 26-21. And on the inbound, it will be BR in the Coyle end. Bullen now getting the ball from Madalonis, trying to drive, kicks it back out, thinking about 3, baseline, kicks it back out to her sister as we go Madalonis to Madalonis, back out to Bullen. Bullen, guarded by Fields, and almost had a change of possession on a nice play by the Lady Warriors. Inside Bullen, that's tipped, recovered, 3, that's short, and Peachy recovers the ball, and we're going to have a shot clock violation.
Very sloppy possession from BI. They need to calm down. They need to figure something out because this offense is not going to get done for them.
And we're officially 3:56 and running as Hayes brings the ball up. Hayes gets it over Johnson, covered by Peachy, works it inside to the big forward Horahan. He takes the hook shot off the glass, and then the lead is 3. Madalonis, Kenzie Madalonis, Peachy now, I'm sorry, Morrison back to Peachy. Peachy almost lost the ball, works it inside the Bullen, stepping in front and stealing the ball is Fields. Now Johnson, top of the key, she's going to try to drive around, and we're going to have a foul and 3. Has a chance to tie the game. That foul is on Nia Morrison. Her second, team second, late in this third quarter. Here's a shot, and she finishes it with tied at 26 with 3:14 left in the third quarter as Kylie Peachy brings it up. Peachy. Trying to go around Lincoln. A little floater. Oh, what a step back shot by Kylie Peachy.
We call that a spin jumper, Dom.
Nice. Now Hayes. Over to Lincoln, inside, off the glass, won't go. And there's Madalonis with the takeaway with the offensive boards. Thinking about driving Peachy, showing some aggressive. Morrison for a floater, that won't go. Rebound, the Warriors. Hayes on a fast break in transition. She's gonna drive herself, kicks it out to the baseline. Back open to Holohan and hits.
Big shot by number 24 to hit that.
29-28. The first lead of the day for the Warriors. And there's Madalonis who drives. What a great move by Madalonis. Kenzie Madalonis. Approaching the 2-minute mark. 30-29 now. Trying to drive. Almost she lost the ball. Taken away by Bolin. Recovered by Madalonis. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Peachy. Madalonis was thinking about driving baseline, trying to go around. Johnson goes all the way to the top, back to Bolin. Bolin trying to go around. Fields kicks it back to Madalonis for three and hits. And in come Hayes. Now getting it together as Lincoln. Horhan trying to drive and she's fouled.
I think this is what Coyle needs to do more of. Getting to the free throw line, drawing fouls, getting aggressive to the basket.
Absolutely. And then like Gene Exum just said, he needs to go in. He wants to go in the game. And then comes Samantha Holohan's going to try to finish a three-point play.
No, she's actually shooting 2 shots, by the way.
Oh, 2, I'm sorry.
And second, how does he think I feel after the entire first half?
Yeah, I know. Hey, your partner in crime was foaming at the mouth when he was doing the directing. So how are we doing on the scoreboard? Our scoreboard's accurate? Yep. And she misses the second one. Now Dacey checking in the game for the Trojans. Victoria Dacey. And there's Kenzie Madalonis. Kenzie. And Dacey just took a hard charge, nothing called inside. Dacey gets the rebound. She kicks it out back and forth. They go back over to Madalonis, the sister. That's Kaylee Madalonis, top of the key. And she's got it by Johnson. Back and forth they go. Now Peachy goes to the left hand side, drive right down lane. There's a baseline. Dacey has a look. That's short. Shot clock violation. Here comes Kate. Here comes Hayes driving by herself. Can't finish. 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Peachy has to stop. Kicks it back out to Kaylee Madalonis, who's guarded. We're going to have 3 seconds. 3-second violation to change of possession with 23.8 tenths of a second left in the third quarter.
Well, the crowd wanted to travel on that one, but they didn't get it.
Hayes on the inbound. She's got it by Kenzie Madalonis, trying to get it by through full court. Almost had able to control the ball, almost lost the ball. And they're going to get Kenzie Madalonis on the reach. 2-4 on the hold. So that'll be her second team fourth. With 14.3 tenths of a second left in the third quarter. On the inbound, that's Fields. Fields gets it over Horhan, trying to get it off for 11 seconds, and there's a miscue. Oh, Madalonis lost the ball. Cameraman's going to have to take a break and sit down after the third quarter.
I mean, he sees us also. He wants to sit too.
I think he wants to get in the game. Now on the inbound pass, and the hoop. And stepping in front, making a great play. Last touch by the Warriors. It'll be 7.7 of a second left in the third quarter. And the clock's ring. 33-30. Madalonis, she might try to drive. She does. She lost the ball, and that's the quarter. So after 3, your score: Bridgewater Raynham 33, Coyle Cassidy 30. Nope, next one over. Yep, we'll be back with more right after this.
Today's 4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Live shot.
And welcome back. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk on the Facebook live stream. I am Lucas Vicente here with Dominic Damiano, G-Mix Zoom, and the sports manager himself, Justin Ferreira, covering Bridgewater Raynham Trojans on the road against the Coyle Cassidy Lady Warriors, both teams undefeated. Dom, your overall thoughts on this game so far?
Well, I think it's been a great game, just like we talked now and in the pregame. It's exactly what one and the best 2 teams in Southeastern Mass is supposed to be.
And I don't think this crowd's going to be anywhere out of this at all. I think it's going to be a loud game. It's going to be close throughout the end, the way it's looking so far.
Absolutely. Now Johnson on the inbound, tries to get inside, and Madalonis steps in. Kaylee Madalonis going to try to drive. She stops. There's a long 3. Hits! As Kenzie Madalonis hits the 3. Hayes bringing the ball up. Trying to get someone to cut in, trying to get a cutter. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson works it inside the fields, back out to Johnson, almost backcourt, and she's double covered. Works it inside, and stepping in front of her, that's Bullen. Bullen got help from Bellevue's. Bellevue's for 3. Hits. Timeout Warriors. 7:03 left. 7:03 left. 39-30. We'll step away. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk presentation of Bridgewater Raynham basketball. We'll be back with more right after this.
4 Deep Sports Talk production is brought to you in part by Mediterranean Bar and Grill of Taunton. Visit them at medbarandgrill.com. By Soares Pumping, simply the best at what they do. Visit them at soarespumping.com. By Frank Bedak Law Office. Visit them at bedaclaw.com. And by Physical Therapy U. Visit them at ptuclinic.com.
Are you standing up, all right? All right. All right, everybody, welcome back. Dominic Damiano. I didn't see the point by the director, so I hope I didn't sound too crazy. I didn't see no colorful metaphors, so we're all set. Along with Lucas Vicente, Gina, and the sports master, your quick thoughts.
My quick thoughts is that this game's been a defensive slugfest, but a great game all around. And we mentioned how Shea Berlin is leading the team in points with 17.6. The most impressive part about this is that she's only a freshman.
Absolutely. All right, so on the inbound. They finally get a nice press. Johnson covered by Peachy. Hayes. She's covered by Kenzie Peachy. Inside, nice move by Hayes off the glass. For 2.
Well, the last thing Coyle needs is a triple to trend by double digits. If they are down by double digits, this game's going to go directly to BR easily.
Kenzie Madelonis speaks up to Bellevue's, won't go. Rebound. Bridgewater Raynham. That's Johnson bringing up the ball in the BR end. And nice try. Nice effort by Kenzie Madelonis. .6:25 left in the game and a 7-point lead for the Trojans. Hayes. Covered by Kenzie Madelonis. All the way kicked out baseline. Shot won't go. That was Lincoln. Rebound. Gets the rebound. They'll do it all again. Oh, they're going to say she's out of bounds. Rachel Johnson lost her composure and stepped out of bounds. Now Kenzie Madelonis covered by Hayes. The lead is 7, approaching 6-minute mark left in the game. Bayviews over to Madelonis. All the way out to Pesci for 3. Won't go, too much on it. And they're going to say it was last touch by Bolin, excuse me. So it'll be an inbound, it will be, we have a change. Now checking in for the Warriors is number 25, Mosier, Caitlin Mosier. Get fresh legs out there, Coach O'Brien's trying to get. Bolin to Pesci. Pesci thinking about working out. 7 seconds. Floater, wouldn't go. Rebound Warriors. Now Hayes. Kenzie Madelonis trying to give her no space to room. She's going to drive, use her space, kicks out to the baseline for 3, and hits.
That was a 2-pointer heads off.
Fields.
They were just in front of the line.
Almost a steal. Loose ball on the floor. And they're going to say it was touched by a Warrior. There's no backcourt. We'll do it all again. As Kaylee Madelonis brings it up. Madelonis thinking about going around Bullen, works inside the Bullen. Big young lady kicked out to Madelonis. 5 seconds. Won't go. Rebound. Forehand as she dishes it out to Johnson. Now Johnson bringing out the ball. Under 5 minutes left in the game. The lead is 5. Hayes covered by Madelonis. Works it inside. On a little hook shot and goes. As Johnson, timeout, Trojans, 4:40 left. The lead is 3, 39-36. We'll be back with more right after this. All right, welcome back. He might lose his directing job. Welcome back. Dominic Damiano looking for Sente. 4:40 left, 39-36 left in this big game as number 1 Bridgewater Raynham has a 3-point lead against a very good number 3 ranked in Southeastern Mass, the Coyle Cassidy Warriors.
Looks like Gene can't be ambidextrous then.
Yeah, there you go. Now bringing the ball up. Pesci now. After getting from Madelonis, so he switches around Kenzie. Pesci. Over to Morrison. Back up to Bullen. Bullen thinking about driving. There's a free look. Won't go. Lost the ball, but finally covered. It was loose there, and then comes Hayes. She might run with it. Stops. Now she stops. Went, then stopped again. And that was Horhan almost lost the ball. Gets it out to Johnson. Trying to go inside. There's a shot way off. A little bit too much mustard. Covered by BR. Under 4 minutes left in the game. Bullen trying to use a big frame. Drive a little hook shot and goes. 41-36. Now Bolin bringing up the ball. We've got a little problem with our timekeeper, but we'll straighten that out. It's good now. That's all right. Madalonis tried to drive. With 3:16 left in the game. Long three, won't go. Rebound, Peachy for Bridgewater Raynham, approaching the 3-minute mark left in the game. Peachy guarded by Mosier. Trying to get inside. We're going to have a foul on Mosier. Checking, Mosier will check out, and Lincoln will check back in for the Warriors. Officially 2:58 left in this game. And a 41-36 Bridgewater Raynham lead. Hayes. As she got Kenzie Madalonis. Over to Peachy, top of the key, thinking about. Mosier records it back out to Kenzie Madalonis. Morrison now. Morrison's going to drive off the glass and in. Now Hayes. Hayes. Long shot three as Lincoln hits. Hayes from Lincoln. 43-39, the lead is 4. Kenzie Madalonis trying to feed into her sister, Kaylee Madalonis, and there's now a little miscommunication. So with 2:08 left in the 43-39 lead, fouls trouble has not affected either team late in this fourth quarter. No one has really gone to the charity stripe on the bonus. Hayes going around Kenzie Madalonis, jumper, won't go. Gets her own rebound. We're going to have a jump ball. The possession arrow will go in Bridgewater Raynham's favor.
As we're currently hitting the 2-minute warning right now in this ball game.
There you go. 1:56 and running. Peachy. Now she's going to drive. She stops. Kicks it back out to Morrison. Morrison, Peachy was thinking shooting it from the baseline. Bowling up high. Back low to Morrison. Hook shot. That's blocked by Orhan. In comes Johnson bringing it up. Johnson. That's Fields driving. And we're going to have out of bounds. Change of possession. Kaylee Madalonis works inside the Bullen. But before that happened, we have a timeout. Timeout, Bridgewater Raynham, your score, BR 43, Coyle 39, 1:18 left in the game. We'll be back with more right after this.
And welcome back. You are watching 4D Sports Talk on the Facebook live stream. I'm Lucas Vicente here with Dominic Damiano, Gene Zoom, and the Sportsmaster himself, Justin Ferreira, covering the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans game against Coyle and Cassidy Warriors in this great game of two undefeated teams. Only one can go home undefeated.
Absolutely. 1:18 left in the game.
I gotta say, this is more of a defensive game than an offensive game.
No, you're right.
Sure.
I mean, the score, good point by you, obviously, 43-39. The lead is only 4 for Bridgewater Raynham. And the Trojans know it. On the inbound, Kaylee McKenzie tries to get it out, gives up to Peachy. Peachy now. Peachy scouted by Lincoln. Peachy trying to get it low, feeds it into Bullen. Not enough as Fields intercepts, and she dishes it out to Johnson.
That pass needed to be a tad bit higher for Bolin to get that.
And we're going to have a foul on Kaylee McKenzie. Madalana, sorry. Kaylee Madalana, her 13th fifth. 1:05 left in the game. On the inbound, that's Fields. Fields gets over to Hayes. Hayes lost control of the ball. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. Kaylee Madalanis bringing it up, guarded by Hayes. A minute left in the game. Gets it over to Kenzie Madalanis. Guarded by Johnson. Peachy back out the Bullen inside the Morrison. Morrison out to Peachy. Thinking about shooting it. Drives through right, kicks it up to Madalanis. All the way out to her sister, Kenzie Madalanis. She's thinking about driving. Lost the ball. Recovered by Bullen for a long three. Won't go. We will have a change of possession with 35 seconds left in the game. Actually 36, 35.7 of a second left. And in comes Johnson bringing the ball up, 30 seconds. The difference in the game clock and the shot clock is 7 seconds. Johnson for two. Hits, timeout. Timeout Warriors, 43-41, 29.9 of a second left in the game. We'll be back with more
Right after this.
Right after this.
And welcome back. You're watching 4 Deep Sports Talk on the live stream. I am Lucas Vicente here with Dominic Damian, Gene Zoom, and the camera master Justin Forever. He's the camera master because he's taking care of the camera for today. And it's very enticing battle between the Bridgewater Raynham Trojans and the Coyle Cassidy Warriors with 21 seconds left. Dom, do you think this game will go into overtime or?
The director's whispering in my ear about something about overtime. The director to my right, if you can. It's possible. You can't ask for a better game when you have number 1 in Southeastern Mass playing number 3. All right, so here you go. 20.9 of a second left in the ball game in a 43-41 Bridgewater Raynham lead. Bullen, and she's fouled.
It looks to me that Coyle Cassidy is going to be fouling every chance they get.
This is her. Let me see what we have here. Second team foul, be another inbound pass. As they set up the break. That foul was on Fields, her second, team second. On the inbound, and then we have another foul. They're going to do this all until they get a chance for her to shoot the ball.
It's going to be a long way through, so they're going to have to force a turnover.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, that's on Fields, her team third. A long pass to Madalanis. Oh, it's stolen. Long pass to tie the game. No! Couldn't do it. Rebound Bullen. Had a chance to tie the game.
That is unbelievable. Right there. That
unbelievable.
You do not see that very often. Someone having a wide open layup like that and missing it.
You know how much pressure is on an athlete like that? That is pressure.
The ball's probably pumping very high after that one.
So on the inbound, Peachy gets it off the ball. She's going to get fouled. Let's see what we have here. Did that go to a fan?
That may have gone to a fan. Either that or the fan just put her hands on the court just to grab that ball. This would be a fan interference. I don't know what the case was.
All right, we got a timeout. Timeout. That is, you know what? Unbelievable.
Yeah, this
3 seconds left. 3.5 of a second left. And I think that was a fan that touched that ball. No, we'll stay right here now.
Yeah, we definitely have to stay right here, Dom. I mean, the fan touched that ball, but was that going directly towards the fan, or did the fan, like, go inbounds just to touch that?
No, I saw when she broke away. That was crazy. I felt like, I don't know, he told her to break away.
Oh, they're going to give the ball to Coyle Cassidy, I think. I think they're going to give it. Look at Coach Seavy's face. Coach Seavy is not happy. So we'll have an inbound ball right here.
Well, I mean, if she was out of bounds, then you couldn't really do anything.
No, now we'll have a timeout. Now we'll step away. We'll go to a PSA. Next one over. Yep. We'll be right back with more right after this. Everybody, welcome back. It'll be an inbound ball with 3.5 of a second left in the game. 43-41, Bridgewater Raynham on the break. Gets it inside. Trying to work this for shot for three, won't go. That's the game. Bridgewater Raynham has come in to Coyle Cassidy. And stays perfect on the season. Your score 43-41. With that, we'll talk to Lucas Vicente. Lucas Vicente, stay right there. And here's Gene Exum.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm determined that everybody saved their last shots for the second half.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because the first half, Lucas, I think they were just, they were just airing it out to see like who has range. And then the second half was just nothing but splashes,
Yeah, I definitely saw that, especially trying to shoot from Stephen Curry range.
A lot of splashes. And if you notice, Boolin wasn't even that she was a factor in the first half, but in the second half she kind of died down because the shots were dropping. And they figured out Boolin was kind of like the X factor.
Yeah, Boolin. It just was not Boolin's game today.
It wasn't. But I like how Coyle Cassidy really shut down Boolin, because if they didn't, the game would have probably stretched to probably double digits, because she was a beast everywhere in the first half.
Yeah, that game definitely got close because of shutting down Boolin. Now, how about the ending, though? The wide open missed layup, the fan touching the ball, and then that.
I paid attention to her when she broke away. She kind of gave like an eye glance to Boolin or whoever the coach was. She kind of gave an eye glance and just darted backcourt. And then I'm like, oh my gosh.
That was a layup that could have gone into overtime right there.
It could have.
Imagine we actually had an OT game on 4D Sports Talk here on the Facebook live stream, and then we could promote it to 4D Sports Talk in the news station at 1320 AM WARA. As Dom gives us the thumbs up.
This has been a presentation of 4 Deep Sports Talk, where high school and youth athletics come first.